He doesn't seem very polite. What? You like Zimmy?
No.
No. And everybody is very impressed with Kat's invention. Look at, they're all, wow, zero gravity. And she's saying, no, protein. And oh, here's a teacher. What's special about our teacher now? What do we know about him? Teacher Egamore, what about him? He's a dragon slayer, right? But that's a secret. Okay, here's Kat's mom. She's the science teacher. You're causing quite a stir with your experiment. And Kat says, oh, it's nothing. And he says, quite a chip off the old block, eh, Anja? Donald and I are so proud. If you'll excuse me. Oh, Annie feels kind of nervous, and so she leaves.
Uh-oh.
Wow, there are so many people at the science fair. Oh, look, it's Gamma. Okay. Oh, she waves hello. She seems very nice, right? Oh, here's Zimmy.
Again.
Oh. So, what do you think? Is Gamma a bad girl?
No.
What about Zimmy? Why are they friends? Sleep? They, who sleeps? Zimmy and Gamma sleep? Or Gamma sleeps, right? And does Zimmy sleep?
No.
Huh, that's interesting. Hey, you Carver. Want to see what the winning entry looks like? You certainly are confident. Take a look. And so Annie looks at it, and looks at it. This is terrible. She says it's an abomination. It means something that's very, very bad, not natural, wrong. Something,
Virus or something.
maybe a virus or something. Something really awful, okay? And Zimmy says, ha 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 ha.
Uh-oh.
Hey, my hydroponics. Oh, look, what happened?
Ah! Someone broke.
Someone broke it.
Someone destroyed.
Oh, my rubber band car. What a shame. Ooh, what happened here?
Someone broke it.
What happened here?
I think broke it.
Somebody broke it?
I think the back girl that.
You think the bad girl broke it?
Yes.
Teacher,
What do you think?
because she wants to win.
She want to win.
And teacher, no eye. Teacher, no eye.
Okay.
No eye.
The girl with no eyes?
Yes.
You think she broke that?
Yes. No.
This continued each night until only Kat and Zimmy's experiments were left. Oh goodness, somebody broke all the science experiments. That's terrible. Who would do such a bad thing? And Kat says, I reckon it's that Zimmy. She was so sure she's gonna win. And Andy says, I don't know. There's no crime in being confident. She said, no matter how she comes across, there's no proof. And Kat says, aha! But I put a bunch of motion detectors in the hall tonight. So if somebody goes into the hall, her little alarm is going to go off. And we'll find out who it is. Okay?
Meow, meow, meow.
Okay? What's her alarm, you know?
Cat's alarm.
Cat's alarm. Meow, meow.
Well, the cat.
Well, of course she's the name's Cat, so she would have an alarm that says meow meow. So late that night, Cat's motion detector did go off, and we snuck out into the function hall as soon as we could. You think it's a girl with no eyes? Who is it? Let's open the door. Look, there's only 2 tables left. All right, Kat and Zimmy's tables. So who could it be? Who is it? Bum 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 bum. Ah! It's Zimmy and Gamma. They're in the hall. Are they the ones who are wrecking everything?
Sure, they will get in trouble. Uh-oh. Get in trouble.
They're gonna get in trouble. They broke the toy, right? They broke the. Oh, look! I knew it was you two. Hey, look! It's Annie's toy.
Hey, wait, that one is Renardine.
It's Renardine, right?
Yes.
And Annie says, "You stole him from me. You're a thief." She thinks that Zimmy and Gamma took Renardine. What?
Renardine is the cross the science.
He's the one who broke it?
Yes.
Really, let's see. And Zimmy says, bah, you don't get it. We're here to find out who's been messing with our stuff. And we found him. Come out, you little git. Because she doesn't know that Reynardine's in the toy right now, right?
Yes.
She doesn't know that. Remember that you saw the eyes that were going yellow?
Oh,
Right?
really?
But she doesn't know that Reynardine went into her toy.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Egglemore was covering her eyes, so she couldn't see.
Look like a movie, like Indiana Jones movie. They have to close the eye because
Like
the
in
eye.
Indiana Jones? Yeah. Because the ghosts come
Part
out.
one.
Part one?
It's episode 1 have a ghost come out.
Yeah, the ghosts come out. You're right, yeah. This is not quite the same, okay? But look, she says, come out! And then she's going to touch him. Zimmy's going to grab him. I know you're in there. And Reynardine jumps out. He says, Gah! Don't touch me, you demon!
Hey!
He calls Zimmy a demon.
Ow! Why is he called demon? And
Reynardine's a demon.
if
Yeah.
he demon, what?
He's a demon, and he doesn't want Zimmy to touch him.
Why?
I don't know. Zimmy's a very strange girl. This Wolfie here has been coming in and messing around with our stuff. I figured he was yours. And Annie says, Reynardine? Mr. Egglemore said you were dead. And he says, Egglemore the fool. Says, he had no idea I could take anybody with eyes. I don't need to take one that's flesh and blood. So he doesn't need to take a person or an animal. He can actually go, or a dragon or anything like that. He can go into anything that has eyes. And Annie's mad. She says, you tried to kill me. And Kat, she doesn't know what's going on. She says, what's going on, Mr. Egglemore? She doesn't know anything that's happening here. Reynardine says, oh, that's no big deal. So I tried to kill you. Nah. He says, I can't do anything now. Yeah. He says, in fact, I can barely do anything at all because I'm in your toy. Look. Oh, that's antimony's symbol right here. Okay. See, he said, this symbol means I'm under your control. See, she owns the toy, and so as long as she owns the toy, and Reynardine is in the toy, then she owns Reynardine.
She's the boss.
Right, so he says, I can't even take a new body without your permission. See, he can't do anything without Annie telling him what to do. And so Annie says, this doesn't explain why you sabotaged all our experiments. Like, why did he wreck all the experiments? And he said, well, you never told me not to do it. And so he's still very tricky, okay? He says, besides, I hope that if I helped your friend, that you know, maybe forgive me for trying to kill you. And yet you didn't touch Zimmy's entry. You didn't touch Zimmy's experiment. And Reynardine said, are you joking?
No.
I wouldn't go near anything that girl created. Zimmy, I'm sorry I accused you of, oh, whatever. I don't need your apology. I've had enough of this. And then, does Gamma say anything?
No.
She doesn't really talk much, does she? She's very quiet. Kat says, I don't know what's going on here. She says, I don't know who you are, but you're so cute. And Reynardine's like, get off me! Hey, because Reynardine's a big scary demon, right? Okay, so the next day, Kat wins the science fair. She won, yay!
But sleep
Why is she sleeping?
because after night they came to the inside.
Yeah, last night they were up very late, right? And, oh, they come to take away Zimmy's experiment. She's like, it's not dangerous. But look, what do you think? Are the teachers afraid of it?
Yes.
You know, whatever Zimmy made, it's pretty scary. And then later that night, Annie's talking to Reynardine. He says, you may control me, but you can't make me talk if I don't want to. And Annie says, well, fine. Then you can turn back into a toy and stay in this box. And Reynardine says, what? Oh, this is the thanks I get. He's really mad. And Annie says, quiet. And she locks him up.